the energy we're looking for. There's something a little more. If I'm going to give away a mom. And by the way, I make these. I mean, I don't Potter, no, make them, but the rest of it, I hand do these. This is my hand sublimated dyed mugs. So, first mug, after 6 times.
First of all, I want to address the elephant in the room, me. Sorry ladies, I am taken despite the drip. I've been having trouble with sleeping and orgasming during sex. I've sought advice for both of them, but I've been mixing them up because I've been sleeping a gay porn and fucking a whale noises. Yeah, well, that's been awkward for the girlfriend. I've surprisingly got a girlfriend, lovely girlfriend. She has a history, well, actually, most people I've dated have a history of working with special needs children. Now, I think that's a brilliant, noble profession. As an autistic person, I feel a bit like homework. I'm not gonna lie. I remember we were going out to a New Year's party. She's getting ready, she's putting the war paint on, she's talking to her sister, and we're going to go casual, and we're going to go all out. Turns to me, I'm dressed like similar to this, crisscross applesauce, putting football trading cards in my binder. I could hear it drying from there. Yeah. I think sex is weird. I do. You think about how important it is compared to what you actually do during it. I think it's different for women and men, and women often argue this point with me. They say, "Oh, we love it," allegedly. We love it, we love it. There are men out there who will blow themselves up for not guaranteeing the chance of 72 virgins. Like it's a shit Jet2 holiday promotion. Kill as many infidels as you can, and right now you can have up to 72 virgins. That's up to 18 virgins each for a family of 4. Yeah, women are too smart. They're too smart for that. No woman is going to martyr herself for 72 people that look like me, that's for guarantee. I'm into these sports. That's what watching. I like watching sports. Back in the day, things weren't as progressive as today. It was very white dominated, and thankfully things got more progressive, and we were found out for the frauds we are. I think white people, the crackers, we are only good at 2 sports now. That's darts and paedophilia. Now, I know what you're thinking. That isn't a sport. We're never going to see it in the Olympics. But fuck you, I like darts. In terms of paedophilia, we're the greatest. We're the greatest of the game. I'm going to give you a list. Gary Glitter, Rolf Harris, Jimmy Savile, even Michael Jackson had to become white boy. He started shagging kids. Now, people often ask me, James, why are we so good? Why are we so good? And I always say the same thing every single time. Anybody can do it in the glitz and glamour of a Diddy party, but can you do it on a cold Tuesday night on Epstein's Island? I don't fucking think so, son. Speaking of which, I was looking at the Epstein files, and funny enough, I found the owner of Chelsea Football Club. Any football fans in? One word, but just go around well with the rest of you. But the owner of Chelsea Football Club, Todd Bowley, he was in the Epstein files. He had 2 meetings with Epstein to discuss business strategy, which kind of explains Chelsea's new transfer policy of buying young talent and selling them off at a profit. Yeah, I've been listening to the news lately. You know what? I haven't heard much from Andrew Tate. I haven't. I've heard even less from Charlie Kirk, I'll be honest. But he was waiting for his big shot in politics. I don't think that's quite what he had in mind. So, yeah. What else? We went to, like Carl recently, for different reasons. I was in Italy. Went for a family vacation. Did not go well. I don't know about your family vacations, like when you get in arguments, it's sort of like, sometimes, I assume it sometimes blows over pretty quickly. Not in the streets of household. If you want smoke, you're going to fucking get it. And this all boiled over when we went to the Vatican. And my mum was following people. We kept trying to save her. I don't know how the fuck she hasn't heard of stranger danger. And well, I've got a teacher. But she went off. And we kept getting annoyed at her going off with strangers. And we get there, finally, we're on the staircase, the spiral staircase in the Vatican. We're going round. And she shouts at my brother, and he snaps first, and he called her a cunt in the Vatican. I'm not joking, my brother called my mum a cunt in the Vatican. Which, to be fair, is a pretty good bucket list, I'm not gonna lie. Swim with sharks, call your mum a cunt in the Vatican. I've been James Streeter, thank you very much.